Yo, yes now, blessed now. Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales. I've had a few to drink. I've got a few more to drink. I'm buzzed. Let me get the shirt out. We're representing SSD today. Alright. I don't normally wear merchandise on the channel, do I? So I thought I'm going to have to represent for a second whilst I do have something on. We've got an intro track at 41 seconds. So essentially we've got 8 tracks on this record, which suits me because I don't have the most time in the world and I don't want to drink myself to a stupor as I'm listening to this music. Celtic Frost, I don't know much about it. I'm coming in with a bias. I don't necessarily think I like too much of it. So they're going to have to change my mind on that. I like Sheer Terror, which is a New York hardcore punk band who take a little bit of influence, at least as far as the riffing is concerned and the tone of the guitars, from this band. Whether indirectly or directly, I just know the two go together quite nicely, albeit Sheer Terror a little more of a niche flavour. And with that being said, it's about time I jumped into this band because this is a timeless metal band, right? We got Human intro, and then we're gonna throw that into the crypts of Rays. Okay, let's go. I don't know what to expect. This is the intro. Oh. This is the world's worst intro. Let's go into the crypts of Rays. Bro, a D beating. Right. Why is this punk? Why is this punk? I didn't expect this. It's D-beat. So this guy says, Hellhammer, Celtic Frost, Triptychon, Sheer Cult BM. Some people consider this black metal. Influenced by Motorhead, GBH, Discharge, says El Maniac. User says definitely a hardcore punk song. Markovich says completely. Yo, if you like this, check out Sheer Terror. At the very least, start off with Just Can't Hate Enough by Sheer Terror. If you hadn't heard that one and you like this, it'll blow your head off, honestly. Come on. Heavy metal. Ba ba ba. Yeah, I gotta give a thumbs up to this comment here. Beam 2578 says effing D beat. Come on now. And it's just like, not D-beat in the sense that it's like a slow punk track. This is high intensity, quality D-beat. This is really good. Good. I'm sorry, I keep pausing it, people. Before you comment on it, yeah? Because everyone says, oh, stop pausing the video and listen to the music. Bruh, listen to the track by itself. You clicked on a reaction video. I'll give a flying F, mate. Anthony Lobrutto says, this is not punk. And somebody says, it's goddamn black metal with some thrash as well, lol. Let me tell you both, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're incorrect. You are wrong. You are wrong. This is not black metal with some thrash. You're wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. By default, the drum beat, the rhythm of the music, is symbolic of D-beat music. It derives from the Buzzcocks. It got popularised by Discharge and the Verucas here in sunny England. That is what we're listening to. It's hardcore punk. Come on now. And arguably, alongside that, we got Motorhead. At what point did Motorhead start doing this sort of stuff? And thrash metal is punk rock music anyway. Bruh, I'm just going to set it all afire whilst I'm here. I'm buzzed. I've been enjoying a nice drink in my mug. Alright. I'm going to set it all alight. The guy said it's thrash metal music. Yeah, thrash metal is punk music. Come to me and tell me that thrash metal is not punk music, alright? Thrash metal is punk music. I don't care whether it's called thrash metal. Don't give a flying hoot. It's punk music. Come on. Boom, Into the Crypts of Rays. Great tune. Great tune. Great energy to it. Great energy to it. Normally these, like, mid-80s pioneering bands tend to be very basic and dry, and the production doesn't add up, and there's still a lot of room for development. That was a quality sound. It was a tight sound. It was a well-developed D-beat number. Visions of Mortality coming up. I hope we stay within the same realm. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. 3 minutes 47. I hope it's worthwhile. I came into this thinking Celtic Frost could be boring. Into the Crypts of Rays was a quality track. Got the old shins moving. The shins shaking. Let's go. Visions of Mortality. Let's go. Yo, if anybody wants to know, if you're a metalhead and you've come onto this channel, you don't know too much about D-Beat, yeah? Let me tell you, this is how it goes. This is how I know it. This is the magic trick, yeah? Burnt banana bread. What do you mean, burnt banana bread? Burnt banana bread, burnt banana bread, burnt banana bread, burnt banana bread. That's it. That's how you can identify a D-Beat, alright? Burnt banana bread. Come on. Yo, if you ever reference that, like, whenever, say you learnt it off of Des. Say you learnt it off of Des. Burnt banana bread. It's the only beat I know how to play on the drums. I bought an electric drum kit just to learn how to play this beat, trust me. We're gonna get a takeaway in tonight, people. Let's party. This has got to be a remaster. This is a remaster, right? Let's look at the ting-a-lings. This can't be the original recordings. This can't be the original recordings. If these are original recordings, these are really good. Really good quality music for a debut in '84. From a pioneering band. I'd be surprised. Official audio. This has got to be a remaster. It has to be. I'm looking forward to the next track. I like this D-Beat. Absolutely quality. I thought this would be shit music, to be honest with you. I thought it'd be boring, fuzzy, neck pickup, just slowness. This has been really good. Have you seen the artwork to this? What? What? Let's keep going. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. I am excited by the artwork. I'm excited by the artwork of this. Emperor's Return. I can't even look at the art. What is going on? This is way too much for me. I'm buzzed, people. I've had plenty of Smirnoff. I'm listening to DB. I thought I'd be getting into some boring, doomy, boom, 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 just boring pioneering music. You know what I mean? It never gets good until a decade after, where like they add a little bit of pizzazz to the music. But this is like, when was this released? In '84? And we're sounding hardcore punk. Everyone's saying it's metal music. It's not metal music. It's hardcore punk. This is brilliant. Dethroned Emperor. Don't slow me down now. Come on. And does somebody want to tell me whether this is a remaster or not? Because it sounds well too good for 84. Sounds way too good. It sounds too good for 84. Come on. Bruh, here's a good... I don't want to be pausing it, right? But this one was too controversial to mess up. Not heard this since the 80s, says Douglas127. Tempted to buy the box set. Great guitar tones. Reminds me of Nirvana's Bleach. Kurt must have been a fan. That's a controversial statement. Fabesta said the Megatherium box set come with this record. It's killer box set as well as the Morbid Tale set. Alright, irrelevant comment. Irrelevant response. Just if you want my opinion, as of so far, I don't think this band has got anything to do with Nirvana. At all. Come on. Great production. Alright, yo, that was Dethroned Emperor. Let's be real. Get back to the D beat. Get back to the D beat. It was the weakest track so far. I don't want to hear that. That's what I expected when I put this record on. I expected music like that. I don't want to hear music like that. I don't want to hear music like that. After you giving me the first two tracks, where I thought I was just kicking back with the boys at the crust punk do, I don't want to hear Dethroned Emperor. Kick that shit off. We got Morbid Tales, the title track, coming up next. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. We're enjoying ourselves to Celtic Frost. This is the title track, Morbid Tales, track 5 and 9. We're listening to the debut LP. Let's go. Yo, very Motley Crue. Very Motley Crue. That was a punk rock number. It was a punk rock number. It was better than Dethroned Emperor. Dethroned Emperor was still the weakest track on the record. That was track 4. This was good. It was good. I still want to hear the D beat. It was Virgin on it. It was Virgin on it. It was Virgin on it. We got Procreation of the Wicked coming up next, track number 6. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. Procreation of the Wicked is the title of this number. Let's keep going on forwards. I'm looking forward to what's coming up next. This is track number 6 of 9. Let's go. Yo, metalheads. Celtic Frost, right? Let's talk about Celtic Frost. This is my first real listen to Celtic Frost. And I'm going to speak to the metalheads here. Metalheads. Arguably, this is more of a punk band than the metal band. We've had D-beat hardcore, we've had punk rock. We've just kicked off here with a hardcore punk introduction. This is crazy to me. Celtic Frost. Celtic Frost is selling itself to me, man. I want to get a Celtic Frost shirt, to be honest. Come on now. Bada bing. My man says, extreme metal classic. Greetings from Brazil. It's interesting. It's quality. This was extreme in the 80s. Definitely. Eduardo says, damn, this Celtic Frost classic jam hits hella hard. Dawid says, Celtic Frost next to Venom and Bathory are epic godfathers of black metal. Very cool. What else we got going on? I mean, these dudes were at the forefront of everything by the sounds of things. I don't listen to much metal, mostly thrash or the punk side of things. This is really the kind of sound which makes me excited. It's more like a punk theatre. A full production of ideas while having a nasty hard sound for the rush. I don't know metal history a lot, but I say this is really premium good stuff. I'd appreciate anybody telling me bands like this, says Big Smiles 768. And somebody recommended Acid Bath. Alright. I've listened to so much of Acid Bath because of like the novelty value, because they weren't like on streaming services and then they got put on streaming services. And I thought it was just average, to be honest with you. Come on. Am I right in saying this record's ahead of its time? Maybe a little bit. This riff, it's heavier than an 84 band should be. Am I right in saying this is 84? Bruh, I got the Wikipedia up and don't gas me. EP, Morbid Tales, 84, re-released in 99. Whoa, I must be listening to the re-release. Morbid Tales is the debut record by the Swiss extreme metal band Celtic Frost. Released in 84, it was originally released in blah 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 blah. We released in 99. That's what we'll be listening to when I refer to the remaster and how it sounds so clean. Come on now. Shout out to the more metalheads. You know what? That meow. I would argue that this is Morbid Angel. Before Morbid Angel, that's how early these dudes were. Because I associate that with Morbid Angel from what I've heard of them so far. Wow, that was the catchy bit. Wow, bruh, let me tell you, right? Between you and me, I just want to get back to the D beat. How can you start the record with 2 D beat numbers and then turn into this like mid tempo metal stuff? Come on, get to the point. Let's get back to the punk. Return to the Eve. I hope it's return to the D beat. I'll see you in a second. Yo, what's good? I just nipped for a pee. Don't you worry about me. I'm sipping tonight. Oh, and we're on track 7 and 9, so I won't get much worse, people. I won't get much worse. But we're listening to Celtic Frost, so if you're a Celtic Frost head, you should understand that sometimes we just need to wind down. It's the weekend, alright? I want more D-beat, okay? Last couple of tracks, last 3 tracks, if anything. We've turned to the mid-tempo, we turned to the metal. It's not for me. I want to hear D-beat. Let's check the comments first and foremost. Any reference to punk? My man says, Oliver Phillips says, take my soul away to the dark dreaming, 1,000 morbid dreams. Not bruh, who cares? Return to the Eve, that's the track name. 7 and 9, let's go. D-beat. Let's go to the D-beat, come on. Here we go. Bruh, there was so much hope there. Cut the heavy metal off, man. Am I wrong in saying that bit wants to go into Am I wrong in saying that? Am I wrong in saying that? Come on. Nice fading.
Take my soul away into the dark, dreaming 1,000 morbid dreams. No tomorrow when the wind caresses my mind. Could I ever return, it would be my doom.
That was hard. That was hard. That was hard. That was mystical. That was magical. That was occult. That was good. I like that. I like that. There's a good topic of conversation in the comment section. Editor BR2107 says, I was 13 listening to this on my headphones in bed on a school night, and I was fading off when it went into the break, and it scared the S out of me. I was in love. People, you're here for a reason. Do you remember when music of a certain extremity would be like incredibly shocking to you? I do. And I'd like to hear your experience with that. Please let me know. Because of course we've become accustomed to it. We get to become involved with the community and the environment and the music and everything as a whole. But initially, when you become aware of it, and when you hear it, it's so striking and so whoa. I got introduced to it by a friend, and I'll make a separate video on that, so I won't go into depth. But yeah, madness. Dance Macabre coming up next.
Navigate.
See you there, people. See you there. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget to rest now. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Bleh. We got 2 tracks to go. I want to go to the shops to cop a little cider and to get some scran. Alright? I want to scran out. This one's Dance Macabre. And then from there, Macabre perhaps. I don't even know. I don't know how it's pronounced. I don't care how it's pronounced. Then we got Nocturnal Fear afterwards. But we'll do that in another video. I'll see you there. Come on. Let's go. Hopefully a D beat. Come on. Are you telling me this is filler? We're coming up to halfway through. Come on. Mr. Jobs 951 says, I'm an old school fool. Had this youngster tell me he was into metal. Told him to check out this song. Dude came up to me next day with a look of fear in his eyes and said, what the F was that? My mum heard it and started yelling at me. Lol. Celtic Frost been scaring parents since the 80s. Lol. You know what? I'd argue that was nonsense. I'd argue that was actually a lie. That comment was a lie. And because of that, I'm going to thumb it down. The response is, haha, high volume until your mum came in and she starts getting angry. You know what? Generally speaking, I'm thumbing it down purely as when somebody comes to you and says they're into metal, why would you recommend this? Why would you recommend this? Clearly it was ridiculous. Clearly that was ridiculous. What more can I say? I mean, to put that in as track number 8 of 9 tunes is a ridiculous position. I'm going to do it as a track completely because it is what it is, but that was rubbish. That was a waste of time. Nocturnal Fear to finish the record off. Coming up next, alright, hold on. Yes, now bless. Now don't forget to rest. Now there's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Bruh, I am legitimately drunk. And we're going to finish off Morbid Tales by Celtic Frost. This is track 9 of 9, Nocturnal Fear. We have departed from it, from the debut tracks, which is shameful. First 2 tunes were D-Beat Central, Punk Rock Central. Why did we start that way? And like, from there just dissipate into the mid-tempo. I hope we'll get a D-beat. That's all I'm saying. Let's rock and roll. Nocturnal Fear. Let's go. Come on now. Punk. That was a good tune. That was a good tune. It wasn't a bad number to finish the record off. Wasn't a bad number to finish the record off. Few good riffs in there. Digga 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 da, digga 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 da. Didn't waste no time. That was nice. Let's finalise this record. I'm going to do a last video with my rating and, you know, my overview of what I've heard. Yo. Yes, now blessed now, people. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We just listened to Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales, and waved up. I'm at the end of my night. I've been sipping. I've been enjoying my night. Let me give you a review, an overview, and a final rating of my experience with this record. Okay, so I came into here with a bias. I thought, let me give you a real overview. So I understood this midway through listening to this record. It was initially put out as an EP, and then it was re-released in '99. I was commenting through my listen of this record that it sounded remastered. It sounded incredible quality for an '84 release. So I assume I listened to the remastered. There was 9 tracks on this, so take that as you want it. Now, and all the tracks will be on this channel uploaded at this point. I do the reviews after the commentaries. It was good. I enjoyed it. I got into this with a bias, thinking it'd be, you know, sort of like slower tempo, neck pickup, fuzzy, boring, pioneering stuff. You know, when it comes to the pioneering bands, oh, I pioneered death metal, oh, I pioneered black metal, oh, I did this and that. They're always boring, you know what I mean? Yeah, you might have been at the forefront and laid the foundation and planted the seed, but in 2024, it's boring. I've heard it all before, at a better degree, by better musicians, with better elements, better influences, more varied substance. So, it's mad to me. Now, I came in with that bias, and first 2 tunes, I was sold. We had an introduction every track, so that's not one of the 2 tunes I heard. We listened to track 2, track 3. D-beat. I was sold. I thought, whoa. It was even at a tempo, because normally, you know what I mean, 80s odd, you'd think, boring, nonsensical, average. But Celtic Frost came in with the tempo, and I'm thinking, whoa, I'm into hardcore. I'm into freaking hardcore punk, brother. So I'm like, whoa, this is nice. I hope the whole record lasts like this. It doesn't. After the first 2 tunes, it does not. We go into the a lot more heavy metal. People sort of talk about black metal in the commentary section. The debuts of black metal. Potentially, yeah, potentially. I'm not going to deny that. I think it's a lot more punk infused than people give it credit for. I don't know where Celtic Frost go from this point, but if they go in more metal direction, I'd think they'd done the wrong thing. I'd arguably think they did the wrong thing. I would think this band would go way better taking the punk direction, taking the D-beat direction, going in that manner. But here we are, you know. Hey, my Tinder's giving me notifications. I do apologise. And you know, instrumentally, vocally, I'm not really sold. It doesn't bother me that much. The energy that was given to me during the higher tempo punk sections outweighed the instrumental and the vocal quality tenfold. The rest was nonsensical. Celtic Frost, and before I give a review, before I give a rating, actually, I'm giving my review right now, but before I give a rating, let me say, I like a band, and if you're watching this and you like Celtic Frost and you haven't heard of this band, please check this band out. Sheer Terror. I come from a hardcore punk background, if you didn't know, right? And Sheer Terror are a New York hardcore band with attitude, aggression, a few love songs, And no doubt they have a tonality instrumentally that relates to this band. So if you like the at least punkier elements of Celtic Frost, check out Sheer Terror, man, because they're fantastic and they relate to this band more than any other band I've sort of come across in my spectrum that I actually appreciate. And that's one of the reasons I decided to check out Morbid Tales, because I needed to derive into the history of metal and punk influence that the bands that I actually enjoy have sort of taken notice of. So Sheer Terror, yeah, please check that out. This band, this record, if it stayed on DB, would be rating it a good 6.5 to 7 out of 10. First two tunes, DB, rest, bog standard metal, pioneering stuff. If I was to rate them, oh, you've pioneered all this and that, I'd give them a high rating, but I don't care about that. I care about me living in 2024 and me not wanting to waste my time. Give it 4 out of 10. Sounds harsh. I hope it does. I'll give it 4 out of 10. If you hate, leave a comment down below. I don't care less. I'm moving on to the next record. I'll see you next time, people. Peace.